The lighthouse stood alone on the jagged cliffs. For years, it had guided lost ships. But now, something was knocking on the door. Samuel had taken the job for the Solitude. 1 year of peace, maintaining the lighthouse on Black Reef. No people, no distractions, just the sea and the light. Until the night the lamp went out. The generator was working. The oil reserves were full. But the light refused to stay lit. Then came the knocking. It started slow. One knock, then silence. A minute later, another. The wind howled outside. The waves crashed. But the sound was deliberate, rhythmic, and it was coming from inside the tower. Samuel searched every room, every corridor. Nothing. But then, in the dusty logbook of the last keeper, he found a final frantic entry. The sea remembers. The sea takes back. He checked the dates. The log was over 70 years old. The knocking grew louder. The radio crackled to life. A voice whispered through the static. You were never alone. A shadow moved at the base of the stairs. He turned, heart pounding. The lighthouse spiraled downward into darkness. And something was coming up. The door slammed shut. The lantern sputtered. And then Samuel heard it, his own voice. Let me in. His breath caught. He backed away from the door, but the knocking didn't stop. It came from all around him now. Floorboards, walls, even the very air seemed to pulse with it. The lighthouse groaned. The sea beyond the cliffs raged. Then, a second voice joined the first. You took my place. Samuel's mind reeled. The knocking became pounding. The door bowed inward. He grabbed the radio, hands shaking. Static swallowed his pleas for help. The sea howled outside, and with it, voices rose from the depths. Then, the lantern blew out. Darkness swallowed the room. The last thing Samuel saw was his own reflection in the glass of the lighthouse window, but it wasn't moving the way he was. Weeks later, the supply ship arrived. The lighthouse door stood ajar, swinging in the wind. Inside, the lantern remained unlit. Samuel was gone. The logbook lay open to a fresh page. The final entry read, The sea remembers. The sea takes back. Isolation can drive a man mad. If you enjoyed this story, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. But if you hear knocking in the night, don't answer.